Okay. All right. All right. All right. Cool. 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 Okay. So, folks, please go ahead and start giving feedback. Remember again, folks. I think Rosemary understand. There's nothing personal here. We just throw it to you what we think. Number one for me, we have to reduce quite a number of things. Don't tell me thank you very much repeatedly, right? Because that looks like you're, trying to flatter me. So, it's okay. Just thank you once is fine. The second thing is that we want you to have more structure. You know, we need to really make sure we have very tangible example ready to go, you know. And it's okay for I know this is the first time you were kind of telling me, hey, should we move it? I said, no, don't worry, just let's cruise with it. Because I know the more you do it, you get more confident and comfortable. And that's the purpose of this platform, to be honest. So I need to, I want incremental growth. I need you to improve. The next time you're just gonna kill it, you keep doing it better. That's the goal ultimately, right? So I want to make sure you're structured. So if I and this goes to everybody, if anyone asks you, you need to have three ready to go star situation, task, action, result. Boom, you're ready to go. There's no kidding. If you ask me about risk, I'm ready to go to tell you about risk assessment. Boom, and personalize it. Tell me, in my current role is the hospital system. We have new devices that are deployed, MRI, CT scan, X-ray machine, and my role is to conduct an initial risk assessment to understand the impact, the likelihood of certain risk happening in this new deployment. So you are specific, you are giving me example, because the point is that you are creating mental image to me so that I can think about it and say, you know what? Oh, wait a minute, this is similar to the problem I'm facing in my organization. So it gets much more relatable. So make sure you own it. And so for everybody, no matter how smart you are, I'll recommend always have like three, four use case ready to go. If I ask you, you're just ready to go. You're so ready. You're just going straight up. You know what to do. All right, so that's the first one. Let's another one. Okay, I like this. Okay, let's remember again. We're gonna just take it in good faith. Always remember again, this is not an entry level role. We have to make sure the body language, the smile, the confidence, use the STAR methodology, right? I like that, Ayo, because those are the things that people are really, really looking for at the end of the day. We know you are an experienced person, and let's be honest, no matter how smart you are, sometimes the nerves take the best of all of us. That's okay. But ultimately, no matter what happens, stick with your script. It does not matter. I have my four areas I'm going to talk about. Even if I'm not comfortable with your area, I'll sneak it back to my area of strength ultimately. But you have to have four ready to go. I could tell you didn't use any structured use case for me. You kind of winged it. You were kind of pushing it. Some parts were very strong, some parts were really weak. And if I wanted to dig deep, it would really blow everything apart. But if you have your structured approach, nobody can challenge your project because you've honed it, you've personalized it. You've told me, it's a financial industry or it's an insurance industry. This is what we do. This is the purpose. So now you've made me understand it's unique to your business. So honestly, it's a code word of shut up, suck it in, because this is going to be my own organization. I'm telling you the story of my own company, right? So nobody's going to, I can't challenge your industry because you know it more than I do. So if you tell me, hey, this is what we're doing, this is the one, you're going to trigger curiosity in me because I'm happy that, oh, okay, oh, tell me more. Okay, oh, really? Oh, okay. Then in my mind, I'm thinking, you're playing a mental game to me. I'm thinking of, oh, this is similar to my industry. Oh, I like that. We can use that help there. So you're kind of tying it to me to make me relate with your story. So we all have to be storytellers. I think we should do a community event on storytelling. Really, it has to be story. If it's not a story, it's not relatable. And this goes to everybody. You must have a story. In any interview, it doesn't matter. Tell me your story on third party. For some of you that talk about third party, I heard it. Your story can be as simple as, hey, we have a TPRM program, and my role was to review the program and establish the gaps there. There are so many trends out there. We have remote workforce, we have AI, and we have so many new regulation. My role was to go review our current third party risk management program and identify the gaps. That's it. That's a big, sounds easy on paper, but that's a big work. I'm looking at your full program and identifying potential gaps. If you tell me that, I would relate with it. Or you tell me, I was doing vendor review, you go into specific, make it a story, okay? So another one, let's quickly see, and we'll be out of here. Um, okay, somebody said there are basic gaps in technical skills, so cloud security, real world. The key here is make sure you give us real world scenario. You must give me stories, okay? Okay, I like this. Somebody said she came alive when she started to tell a story with her own voice and style. Okay, I like that. Storytelling is biggest strength. Own the material and tell. I love that, boss. I love it, and I agree with that sentiment. When you talk about the ARP's part, something just snapped in you. I think I played to your strength, which was awesome because I noticed your strength there. You started talking more, and you were more natural. So this goes to everybody. You must never go for any interview without having a few stories. Whatever we did in our program, own it, make it a story. We have executive summary for every one of those topics. Talk about it, be comfortable, and make it a story. And Bumi mentioned using SIM, focus on fear, FAIR, which is a big one. I'll probably do a segment on that. It's just a good risk monitoring and management tool, factor analysis of risk. So, which is good. We'll figure a time we can do a community event on that. Okay, I like this. Conflict resolution is especially where GRC, blah, blah. Okay, I like this. So, again, be careful here. I kind of set you up to say conflict with your leadership. For everybody on the call, when somebody asks you conflict with your leadership, blah, blah, no sentiment, just say, I stick with the risk. Once you tell people that, they understand that, most times just focus on the risk and I keep highlighting it to my leadership. And many times when I highlight the risk to the business in terms of operational, reputational, they tend to buy into my concept. Because many times, number one, I'm here to say anyone that fights their boss and win. You cannot win. So, don't play that game, right? If you fight your boss, you're going to lose. There's no way. You cannot win. Either you just get out of there or go to a new team, whatever. But you can't fight your boss and win because your, top leadership, even if you bypass that boss, if you go to the top leadership, guess who they will support? It's just it's an unwritten rule, so it's tough to win. So many times if somebody asks you how would you handle conflict with your boss, be very mindful. I want to see the way you would, and I like the way you said, "Oh, I would defer to you ultimately," because ultimately you call the shot, but I'm never going to do it without first be honest and transparent to tell you the risk, right? So we are going to call out the risk, then ultimately you make that call. Okay, let's another one. Please, if you don't mind, like us, jam the like button, please, everybody.